What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. Amazon Kindle Create Space. The link will be in the description box below. I think this one's gonna be for the sisters. Things that that older women didn't teach y'all about men. You know, over the years I've had conversations with women, and I find they don't really know men. And the things and what they think they know is bullshit in so many different ways. And it's not that it's just bullshit, it's that they stand on it. And they've been told this by people who sent them off on the wrong path. So it's like, you know what, let me do a video about things that they taught y'all wrong. One, you have to respect men, especially in public. Some of you ladies are not dateable because you're disrespectful in your conversation, you're disrespectful over the phone or on FaceTime. And nobody wants to take you out in public because it looks like you have that propensity to act a damn fool. And no man wants to take somebody out for them to act like they ain't got no sense. And another thing about that is also that's where that let me see if you're gonna be the type of man to put me in my place. And you know the thing about that is as you get older, you need to learn how to put yourself in your place. Like to go somewhere and act immature and inconsiderate and rude and try to test a man to see if he's gonna check you on you not controlling, not being an adult in public is not a good look because you'll be an embarrassment to him, but he don't have to live with you. He don't have to date you again. He could pick up, drop you off, or go to separate cars and leave you where you at and never speak to you again. Um, so that disrespect that y'all were taught in the testing, that's not a good look. That's not gonna work. Um, Another thing is, you ladies weren't taught to cater to men. You see, the idea that men are supposed to do all of these stupendous things for you to make you feel special, and you are some kind of prize that he needs to just be happy that he's in your presence. That whole entitled idea is completely wrong. Because what happens is you wonder why these guys leave you. Or they just not really fucking with you like that. And people keep saying you're not bringing nothing to the table. And you're like, what are you talking about? I'm with you. Wow, you're doing him a great favor, a great service by just breathing in the same space as he is. That's not a good idea. And I don't know why they taught y'all that because it's kind of like believing that your life, your time, your presence is more valuable than someone else's. And at the same time, if you're that valuable, that means you should bring more to the table than the person that you're receiving all of this attention, gifts, and who's um, providing all of these experiences for you. You can't claim to be this high off on this level above a person who's quote unquote beneath you, but at the same time they have to do everything, and you down here now. You can't. That's you become beneath them because you don't bring anything to the table. That's ridiculous. Another adding on to that. See, when people talk about cooking and cleaning and stuff like that, Has it ever occurred to you, ladies, that a man can take care, can buy a house, but a woman is probably more quick on making that house a home, and in the way of comfort. See, men like peace. Women are supposed to be the people that keep the peace. Normally, it was women the one that would stop the fighting. Normally, it was women that would make sure the argument settles down. Women weren't instigators. Nowadays, women are instigators. Women are shit starters. That drama shit, that is not a normal thing for women. And that's the one thing that I think older women have not taught you, ladies. That there is the constant strife is annoying because it's not y'all nature. And I know y'all read biblical shit and this, but here's the thing about that. Even if you go to biblical sense, if you go to a historical sense, women who constantly wanted to be in some shit had horrible lives. Women who wanted to be in nice, peaceful, comfortable situations had wonderful lives. So it's out there, whether it's historically or in a religious sense, in a spirituality and karma sense. You know what's going on. Another thing, men want to be with women, not their mothers. Like, when older women seem to have taught younger women that for some odd reason you get to boss a guy around, and this is where it goes left because some of you ladies are trying to boss men around and with the life that they've built for themselves before you even came into the picture, and you're trying to boss men around in their own house. You're trying to boss men around on dates that they're taking you on. You're trying to boss men around in their cars. You're trying to boss men around in the bedroom. It's got, I've been told that I can tell you what to do. No, you can't. Because it doesn't make sense. You know, and I'm not saying men don't listen to women because we listen to you. But men in general, we're gonna listen to people who make sense and whose opinion can yield positive results. So if you're just saying something that's just gonna lead to a dead end, or you doing something that's gonna lead to a dead end, and it's just because you say so, then you ain't feeling it. Another thing, and I think I'm gonna get out of here after that, is you ladies were taught that vanity and sexuality can keep a man when they can't. Look at how many beautiful women are single. Look at how many um how can I say this? Freaky women ain't got no man. You know why? Because they bank on just looks and sex. And you have to be a good person. You have to be a good partner. You have to be a good parent. You have to be a good uh, you have to be good at finance. You have to be selfless and not selfish. You have to be able to sacrifice. You have to be able to share. You know, you have to be able to you have to be in love with yourself first. You have to like who you are. You have to not be brainwashed by propaganda. You know, you have to have some type of positive moral compass. Because vanity and sexuality doesn't, you know, a pretty face will never mask an ugly soul. And good sex will never mask bad decision making. You have to be well rounded. You have to look at love like a game of chess. This ain't checkers. And I think a lot of you sisters weren't taught that, and some part of the reasons, you know, for our miscommunication. And some part of the reason is gender war too, I'm guessing. So I'm out now. Peace.